Hi, everyone. Welcome to Curated by Becta's Meal Kit number 108 for July 8th and 9th. Thanks so much for ordering this week, and thanks for letting us be a part of a special celebration at home. Shorter week this week. We had a bunch of things going on, and we decided let's just do it Friday, Saturday, but we're back to the regular Thursday, Friday, Saturday starting next week. So thanks for your patience if you wanted to order this on Thursday. Um, this is probably one of the easiest menus ever to finish and to clean up. We have one pan with parchment paper that's in the oven, and I put our chimichurri marinated game hen in there along with our sweet potatoes, and I'm timing it so the timer's going to go off very soon, and then we flip the potatoes and then roast it for another 6 minutes, and that's great. Make sure to season the sweet potatoes with canola or vegetable or grapeseed oil and salt and pepper. And then after 12 minutes, the timer goes off. You flip them over for the last 6 minutes, and then away we go. And while that's happening, we're going to plate up the rest of this deliciousness. So, yeah, why don't we go ahead and get started? I think I want to start with a glass of wine. I'm a big fan of Hidden Bench. Beautiful Ontario winery. We've got their Bistro Chardonnay tonight, and that's paired up with our smoked duck lettuce wraps. So until the timer goes off, I'm going to plate our lettuce. So per person, you should get three nice lettuce leaves, Boston lettuce, and they'll be varying sizes. Some a little bit bigger and some a little bit smaller. So try to balance it out between the two people. And we've got a variety of different things to put on top of them. So first one, I always have a hard time pronouncing this properly. Oh, it's not even, okay, we need to add it to the title. Hey Google, off. Hey Google, set a timer for 6 minutes. Okay. So we're just going to flip the sweet potatoes over so that both sides get a nice roasting. And there will be a little bit of chimichurri juice that sort of leaches out, and that is okay because you're going to build them all together. I use a little pastry spatula, a plastic one that works really well for this kind of thing. Okay. Next up, and by the way, oven at 450 degrees or 425 if you're like me and you like to use a convection oven. Okay, so go chung gochujang sauce. I hope I got that right. Chef Rich even prepped me for it. This is pretty spicy stuff. So use as much or as little as you would like based upon your heat preferences. I am a sort of medium spicy guy, and our family is kind of as well. And this one probably needs a little bit more. And then we're going to build it. You just cut the bag, and we've got this beautiful smoked Rougie Farm duck. And you can put it whatever direction that you like, as long as you can wrap this up with your hands. There we are. Oh, haha. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be two pieces per person or not. I wonder if that was a mistake or was intentional. I'm going to assume that it was intentional. But if Chef Rich just gave me a double portion because he knows how much I like duck, then one piece per person might be the case. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be two pieces per lettuce wrap. And then next up is the cashews. Using your hands are fully allowed on this thing because you're going to use your hands to eat them as well. And the cashew dust actually is, it provides a nice nuttiness and just a little bit of crunch. Make sure I get some of the crunchy stuff there. Okay, then our radishes next. A couple of those per. And again, some of them are a little bigger, but that's why you leave it for the bigger wraps. And voila, And finally, our cilantro. I want to make sure to try to place it so that you can see all the beautiful stuff underneath. By the way, we have a new social media manager named Patricia. And so when you guys post your photos, please tag at Curated by Becta in the photo and in the message. Some people do the hashtag Curated by Becta. You know who you are, and thank you for posting all these things. But we love to share your photos as well from the finishing. So if you don't mind tagging us with at Curated by Becta when you do your social media post, that is terrific. I'm going to do a little extra cilantro here for my wife because this is her favorite herb. There we go. So we've got our lovely duck wraps. Oh, haha, I completely forgot. I thought everything is just in the oven. Away we go. So medium high, 1 tablespoon of neutral oil per person. I'm going to put this on high until we get going because I completely forgot about the other part. So anyway, here are the lovely duck lettuce wraps, smoked duck with the radish and the cilantro and the amazing sauce that I can't pronounce, and the cashews. There we have it. And I'll get our main course ready, and we'll do the desserts. I was all proud of myself that I thought I timed everything perfectly, and I completely forgot that we have a little bit of pan work to do, just a little bit. So we've got these awesome shishito peppers. They are not spicy, although supposedly 1 in 12 actually has some spice, but generally they're not spicy at all. They're more of a savory pepper. So as soon as that guy gets good and hot, then we are going to sear them, toss them around, and then add some kale from our beautiful Rideau Pines farm right behind it. And that's going to finish off the dish. Hopefully, I think I've timed this right so that my chimichurri and hen is not waiting too long. And for dessert, let's plate this up now. We have lovely local rhubarb tart, and with some candied lemon and candied almonds, excuse me. So the lemon zest first. There we are. And then the candied almonds. You can sprinkle them around. I like plating desserts in a bowl because it really sort of concentrates everything. So it's kind of like a pasta bowl with a large rim. And there is a lovely rhubarb tart with the candied lemon, candied almonds. Okay, this guy is definitely going to be ready. I'm turning the heat down just a little bit. And we're going to sear the peppers. So don't mix them around. Hey, Google, off. Because you want them to get a nice sear on one side. I'm going to turn my oven off, but I think I can leave that in for just another couple minutes while we do this. I might just open the door to let some of the heat escape, but I want it to be nice and hot. And while the peppers are searing, they're going to go for 2 minutes. Then we're going to add the kale, and we're going to saute for an additional 3 minutes. And we're going to season, which I forgot to write down today. And in the meantime, let me talk to you about one of my favorite red wines from the Rhone Valley. And this is the Boer OAH Boer L'Instant Croquant. And beautiful blend of Grenache and Syrah, 50-50 blend. But they do it in a very light and vibrant high acid style. It's not the big, heavy Rhone wines that you can have sometimes. Now let's see how our searing's going. Good. Whoa, haha, watch that. Turn that down a little bit. Kale can go in now. That's going to pop away. Sorry for the sound effects there, folks. Now we're going to hit it with some salt and pepper. Perfect. And then let's start plating. So roast sweet potato down, then the veggies on top, followed by the game hen beside. All right, so I'm going to move this guy over. And the important part, I screwed this up last time. I poured the Alabama barbecue sauce on the plate. It is meant for dipping. So I've got these beautiful little cups to be able to add the barbecue sauce to, and just take your game hen and dip it in there. I'm a big fan of that guy. Okay, let's rock this thing. Give this guy a little spin. So I might do this in a little line because I've got a nice big plate here. But you guys do it any way you like. Maybe I'll do a triangle on this one, and we'll see which one looks better in the end. Okay, veggies looking good. Kale is nice and wilted. I love this purple. I think it's called Russian kale, but I'm making that up. Make sure that we can see the stuff so that you got all the colors. And with the shishitos, you can just kind of rip the stem off. But make sure to get the blistered part at the top because that's what looks so nice. Got the kale in the middle here. I'm a big fan of the kale. Blistered shishitos around. Nice. And then we got the Cornish hen. You can use the same spatula. There we go. Now it has been marinated and it has seasoning in it, but if you want to throw a little bit of extra salt and pepper on there, I think nobody is going to mind. It just brings out flavor. I think there's our winner. Straight in a line. A chimichurri roasted Cornish game hen with the roasted sweet potatoes, kale from Rito Pines Farm, and our shishito peppers. Thanks again for ordering this week. And again, I hope you love your meal, and I hope we get to cook and curate for you again very soon.